Minecrafters! Hey guys, it's Kimise and I am back for another episode of KimiseCraft. So let's go ahead and take a look and talk about what's been going on here. So let's head right back over to the main area and let me show you what we did yesterday. We had a really great stream yesterday and we got a ton of really neat stuff done on the server. Notice I fixed the cavern that had caved in. And then right up here in the warehouse, we have started the storage system. Yes, this is the massive storage system that we've been talking about. Yesterday, Kimberly Smash got on with me, and during stream, we went ahead and started arranging chests. Like, she's already starting to organize slabs and stuff up here. Like, this up here is going to be a massive warehouse section that has most of our smaller items, stuff that I don't keep a whole lot of quantity in, and it's going to look really good. I mean, we decided to go ahead and run with nothing down the center. We'll eventually put slabs here and maybe even create shelves out of the whole thing, but it's looking really, really sharp, and I'm pretty excited about it. So again, you know, it's got all my shulkers up here that we've been like pulling up here and like disseminating and sorting and stuff. So this is pretty exciting stuff. Now you'll notice, we had to get rid of the ladder. I mean, the staircase that we had here. So we got some ladders positioned here so we can get up and down real easy. Plus, as you saw earlier, I went and took the window out so it's really easy to fly in. But I've also got right here this hopper. So what's great about this hopper is I can go ahead and let's say I just went mining I just went mining and I'm just bringing back all the stone and all the really high quantity ores and stuff. I can put that shulker right there and that's going to start sucking down items because down here we have my deeper storage for the quantities. So we have, you know, all sorts of things that we usually, when we go out there, we try to get as much as we can, and we want to go ahead and fill these up down here. So notice we've got quantity storage all the way across here for lots of our common mining or farming items here. So this is really, really great. It's going to allow us to really keep a huge amount of resources on hand. Plus, I went ahead and took it one step farther. So this is a standard sorting system. This is the design that we all know and love from Impulse, the Impulse sorter design. So very, very simple, easy to use. Basically what happens is this hopper right here, notice we have a whole bunch of single items there, and then we've got the main item that's going to be sorting. In this case, it's cobblestone. So what happens is that this hopper right here is observing the cobblestone right there. Okay, it's saying, okay, cobblestone is what we want. Do we have how much cobblestone do we have? And when it hits a certain item, I think it's like 30, what it does is it sends a signal and it unlocks these two hoppers right here, which allows items to flow into that from that chest right above it. And so when it unlocks it, boom, then they start coming through. Otherwise, these chests are locked. These two right here are locked, so nothing can come in. Now, what I did to modify this to work with shulkers is right here, just like we have the gravel box right here, we're going to go ahead and have shulkers at each station. And what that's going to be is basically the way the systems work is the shulkers will end up filling up first, okay, is they come straight down when they're both unlocked, and they'll go down into that fill in that shulker there. So what's going to be great about that is when I'm working on a project, I'm saying, gosh, I need some gravel. I'll just grab my gravel thing, and then I can go ahead and grab my sand over here, boom, and now I'm off to making concrete because I got that. Very, very cool, isn't it? So what I got to do as far as next steps, I need to go ahead and grab a whole bunch whole bunch of shulkers, and we need to go ahead and name the shulkers so we know what they are and everything, so they're really easy to keep track of, and that's going to help us work way more efficiently on the server. In fact, this might be something that I might build pretty early on in Season 2 because it's already going to start paying off dividends. It's going to be really nice as far as keeping all my stuff fresh and clean and sorted. So I'm pretty excited about all this. Okay, so that's what we've been doing. Now, the downside to all that work last night, it was really resource intensive. For every hopper and for every chest, I had to build chests, and that means 8 planks of wood, which, if you look at it, you can get 32 chests out of I believe, every stack of logs, about 32 chests out of every stack of logs. So I had to have quite a few stacks of logs for all these chests, the chests upstairs, and each and every hopper. So that's, I got to start recuperating, because if I'm ever going to finish this ship that we've got working out here, and yep, I didn't get to work on the ship yesterday because we were doing the other stuff, okay? But if I'm ever going to work on that ship out there, that means I got to go ahead and get some more materials. So I guess I've already started earlier, but I'm heading back to the tree farm. I'm going to go chop a whole bunch of trees so that I can go ahead and get a whole bunch of wood backstock so that I can go ahead and finish up the project on the ground right now. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be chopping up some trees, getting materials, and then I'm going to come back and tell you what we're going to work on today. So this is Kimise. I'll be back in just a minute. Hey guys, it's Kimise, and I am heading out to the ship. I've got myself a load of wood, whole bunch of logs. What's that? Oh, it's just a screen rendering issue. Okay, back to what I was doing. And we are going to work on this huge man of war. Okay, let's get back in here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, as I thought, I had taken all my logs out here because we needed them. We needed them to basically work on the storage system. So what I have down here is just the basics. So let's go ahead and move all this stuff up to the top layer. That way we have everything we need to work with right up there. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go up a couple levels. And let's get on up here. Okay, so here we are. So this is going to be the main deck. Now, what needs to happen, let's go ahead and just toss this here. And we'll put a bed here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and put this here in case we need it. And there's our wood. Okay, so let me show you what we need to do. So this needs to go up at least another level. That way we can have a set of cabins right up here, and then right up there we'll have your main deck, or should you say your steering brace. I got to figure out the names of these things. Now this right here, this is going to go up a level or two, because what we want to have is we want to have this front area, and I'm probably going to have to carve it out some, because we want this sticking out quite a bit, because what we'll have up here is we'll have a sail that drapes down from the tip coming all the way down to the bottom, and that's a sail that's often used for steering as well. So what we'll end up having another level right up here, but we got to carve the front of the ship some more so that actually doesn't look that much. So that's like coming down like that, and that's sticking up more like that, so we can put a sail out there. Then we also got to get our mast up and everything. So I guess what I'm going to be working on now is, first I'm going to go ahead and get over here, and we're going to build this up one more layer, put a roof on it, and that's going to be that top deck. And then we're going to go ahead and put a guard around there. And then in here, what we'll have is we'll probably have the main cabin, the captain's cabin. On the other side, maybe another cabin. But that's what this area will be right up here. Below this will be passenger cabins, as well as the gun stations and crew quarters and stuff. Well, actually, crew quarters will be down too below, because obviously we want the best quarters going to the paying customers who are on the ship. Yeah, so down here we'll have other cabins, we'll have passenger cabins, we'll have a little bit of storage, and then we'll go down one more. That's where we'll have crew cabins and galley. Okay, and then we'll go down one more, and that's where we're going to have a lot of the after we clear it out, this is where we're going to have a lot of the hold, in which we're going to store all the stuff that we're shipping. And then if we go down one more, which we could go down one more in here, it's a big ship. Yep. Maybe, well, maybe we could put the really nice stuff down here, because because the bilge is still below there. So it's a pretty big ship when you start looking at it. So those are all the things we want to try to get across. And I do have to get my actually, I got my sponges on me ready to go, but I have to go ahead and clear those out so we could do that. And we got to come down here and build a couple of walkways so people know where they're going and everything, so they can find everything. So we've got a lot of building to do, but let's go ahead and work on the upstairs first. And it looks like the first thing we have to do is get a nap before any creepers show up on my boat, because they'll do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work on that, and I'll be back here in just a bit. Bye-bye. Hey guys, so I'm back and I've gotten some work done, so let me show you what's going on. So basically, I went ahead and built up this area, and we've got our first cabin area. Now I'm wondering if I should build up one more, but you know what? I'm kind of liking the height of what we got going right here. So this is going to be great. This is going to be a king. This is going to be a really nice cabin. We might split up into two. Have one nice cabin over here, one nice cabin over here. Definitely it's going to be a captain's cabin. So it's going to look really pretty nice once it's all said and done. So I think that's going to be pretty good. On either side of those, we got some nice sweeping staircases, so you can like climb right up here and climb up to the captain's deck. And so we're going to go ahead and get a wheel here somewhere in which we can steer the ship with and everything. Notice I put 3 large masts in here. I still have to do some work on them and go ahead and get the T-sails on there, and that's going to take a little bit, and we've got lots of room, so we should be able to make a really nice sail effect on those as well. Now notice I went ahead and got the deck raised up as it's going to the forecastle. So this is going to get us right out up front up here. Now what I'm thinking of is, since I actually went up so many blocks, I might just go ahead and hollow out underneath it, and that'll actually be a place where we can put some more nice cabins. Maybe put like a walkway down here, and I'm thinking that's the way we're going to go, where it's going to have a staircase going down this way. Maybe even have a staircase coming down this way as well. And I think that'll look really well, and it'll match everything that's going up. And then we can actually put a really nice cabin up here, up in the front. Of course, you know, you don't want to be there in case the ship hits something first, but I think that'll work out really, really well. So this is starting to look. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ship from the air. Oh, also, notice I started working on the side deck, so I went ahead and used these dark oak logs to go ahead and give me more of a permanent type of thing, and we topped them with some spruce planks. I think that looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and put some fencing between them here in just a little bit, so that people don't just get tossed off the ship willy-nilly. And then we'll go ahead and follow that up here by putting some fences around the back here as well, so it's marked pretty safe. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ship now from a side view. I think it's really starting to shape up. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, there we go. Got 3 nice masts on it. We'll have a nice sail down the front over here as well. I might even put one more mast on it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe a shorter one up front here. I think we can get away with that because it's a fairly large ship. And then we'll have several very large sails coming down, or at least a couple, yeah. Like we did 2 over here on each one. But these 2 will be able to actually unfurl them in their full glory. Yeah, I guess I either need to push this one more forward, well, or I need to go ahead and add a 4th one. So either push this one forward, bring the main mast up. Yeah, pull that one forward a little bit. I think that might be the way to go. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. So let's come ahead and... I don't know how I'm going to stick that, though. Yeah, it's just going to be one of those tough things. Let's see if I can do it. Seriously, I do not believe I just landed on that single block. Wow. Even did it on camera. Check that out. Well, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and move this forward at least, I don't know how many blocks, but I think it'll definitely work a lot better for us forward. And I'm thinking we're going to at least put it like right here. So let's go ahead and do that right here. I think I probably have some spiders down below there, because I hear spiders all in the background there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this forward. Yeah, this is already looking better forward. I might be able to get away with just the 3 masts with this one right up here. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty good. We definitely don't want to be as high. Now let's go ahead and see how that looks now. There we go. Now let's turn around. Oh yeah, that looks much more balanced forward. In fact, we should probably take this one and pull it back some as well. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to try to do that again, because I'm not even sure how I did it the first time. But what we want to do is we want to go ahead... What? Twice? Oh wow, I'm like turning into a pro. That's twice landing on the mast. Who'd have figured? Okay, well anyways, we're going to push this back and maybe even put it just right back here at the castle, at the forecastle. I think it'll look really good, and it'll give us a good place to separate the doorways going into, yeah, that worked out. Wow, can't believe I did that twice on camera. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this one straight up like this. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty good. Okay, and remember, it's not like modeled after any particular ship. I'm just kind of freelancing it. It's turning out pretty good, I think. It's real exciting. You know, we can always take the, yeah, let's just go up a few more blocks and we got it. Okay, all the way up like this. Yeah. Now let's take another look at that. Now again, just like Scar says, you always got to do a little bit, then step away. Do a little bit, then step away and take a look at it from a distance. You know, and there we go. Yeah, now it looks much more balanced. So when we have the big sails coming off it, it'll actually fill out the ship. And we're going to go ahead and do these sails in angle as if the ship is going out to sea to the left. So the ship isn't coming to dock because the ship's really too big for the docks anyways. The ship is just getting ready to go out to sea to go do some pirate thingies, maybe take down some other ships as well. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and make some fences. We're going to do some decoration, and then I'm going to get the axe. I'm going to chop down some stairs into the bottom. We're not going to work on the sails yet. I think it's going to be a little bit before we get to the sails, but we definitely have made a lot of progress today. So, also, I want to go ahead and crack open a cargo drop spot, either here or here. That way we know where to lower the cargo. Or we could have two spots where we lower the cargo. Yeah, because I mean, it is a fairly large ship. So we're going to go ahead and do that here in just a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and get some of that stuff done, and then I'll be right back in just a bit. Hey guys, this is Kimise. I'm back, and I've done some decorative changes I want to walk everybody through. Oh, how did I not do that? Oh, that's right. I had the staircase there. I want to show you some of the changes that we've done, so because the deck is really starting to take shape. Well, first thing I did is I went ahead and made some dark oak fencing, and I went ahead and put that around, and that really adds a nice finish note kind of to the rails and stuff, so you're not going to fall off. I went up here and I went ahead and added rails all the way around the main deck. Okay, the main deck is where we're going to have our steering. This is the captain, or should I say the captain's deck, where we're going to have the wheel and the steering and all those things up here. So it's going to be a place where we are running the ships. We've got to, you know, it'd be nice to have a few cannons up here as well and stuff, so we have some opportunities. Over here, this is one of the things I'm really proud of, is I went ahead and made two staircases which take us down into the second deck, and basically I went ahead and used the same patterns with the dark oak logs, dark oak fencing, spruce slabs, and so we walk straight down here into the main cabins. So what we're going to do is we'll have a couple of holes slotted right here, which are going to be our cargo holes, which will allow us to drop stuff. We'll also go ahead and make a couple more staircases. I'm not sure whether I'm just going to have the staircases come down this way. I think that would be a good use of space, because then we have our staircases in about the same place. So you come down here, and then you can come down here, and then go all the way down eventually to the bottom hold. And I think that would probably work. It wouldn't take away too much area, but I think it'd be pretty effective. Like right now, the main part of the ship is right down here. This is where we'd have the cannons all lined up if we're going to have a cannon level here. But definitely, you know, from like right back here, we want to go ahead and have some cabins here for people. And then below that will be the crew's quarters and stuff. And then also it'd be nice over here to make this to be like a kind of luxury fore cabin right up here, because I think we can go ahead and actually, yeah, that's what I was thinking. We can actually make this look really pretty nice, because since we have that risen deck there, we can actually take this out and have actually a really nice type of inside cabin right here. See, look how much nicer that opens it up with. You know, as Kimberly Smash would say, we could put a chandelier there. So, I mean, we could do something like that, but it just really opens up this area. So this could definitely be like a royal cabin, or we could, whoops, there we go. Or we could turn it into something else. And that's just because we went ahead and raised that floor anyways. So it's looking pretty good. You know, the possibilities for this build continue just to astound me. There's so many things we can do in here with this ship to really fill it out. Maybe that's as far as we'll take it. Yeah, that might be it. And then you walk in here and you have this nice, ooh, this could be like the mess hall maybe. Oh yeah, we get that like a couple big tables here. Yeah, there's where that spider was hiding up there. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. He was kind of noisy. Bye, guy. Okay, so there we go. And then, very, very nice. So that's where the plan is. We can go straight up here. Before we leave tonight, because I am almost out of time, let's just go ahead and let's just mark off where we're going to have the cargo drop. So I think right here is a perfect spot for a cargo hold. Now those things are pretty wide, so what we'll do is I think we'll come all the way out here for that. Yeah. Okay, because what we're going to want is enough room for a crane to go ahead and to drop cargo in here, because that's what we want. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we go 1, 2, 3 over. That's plenty big enough. So there we go. Now what we can do with this is we want to go ahead and mark it. So let's go and pick up all of the wood down here. Very, very cool. Okay, let's get rid of that lone piece that's just sitting there. There you go. Okay, and so now, basically, whoops, 3, 1, 2. There we go. There's always one in the crowd. There we go. Let's get rid of him. So basically, what we want with these cargo hold areas is this is where we're going to be able to send to drop our cargo all the way down to the hold. Okay. Now the idea is do we want one of these or do we want 2 of these? I mean, it's a fairly large ship. I think we could get away with 2 of them, one in the aft area and one in the fore area, like right here. And see, then we come down one more. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3. And there we go all the way down. We have access now down all the way down to the bottom. Looking pretty nice. Okay. We just got to put some rails around it so people just don't go falling in. Let's go ahead and pick up all of our planks here. There we go. Got plenty of planks. And we could take that down one more. But I really got to get in here and get rid of all this water. Okay. But it's looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. So, let's see how that would look going all the way down. There we go. And then if we just continued this, we'll just go across here. There we go. And now we have a way all the way down to the very bottom hold. Yeah, I think that's going to work out really quite well. Now I just have to find my way out. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's going to work out really well. All the way down. So I guess, you know, let me grab some of my fences. We want to go ahead. Do we want... Oh, you know what we want to do? We want to keep the same theme coming. So we'll go ahead and... Well, yeah, let's corner them like here, okay? So... And this way we're just keeping the same type of theme we got going on here. In fact, we could go all the way up like that. I wonder if that would look good. Yeah, because we want some support to this. I mean, we're definitely going to have some walls that will give this place some support as well. There we go. And now as it lowers down, we can then drop it and move it. In fact, we can then go ahead and take a fence right here. Yeah, you can put a gate on it. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Very cool. And there you go. Now we've got a place to drop our cargo. Very, very nice. So we got a few things to do, and I think we're going to have to call it there for now and finish it up. But there we go. We've got a cargo hold. It looks like we have a plan for what looks good, you know, as far as how to make this supported. Very cool. I'm already liking this. We could go ahead and create some sort of tarp above it using some carpets and some string. I think that could look really nice. Kimberly was suggesting some things earlier. I think this is going to be really nice. So we got a ton done today. A lot of it was very ship orientated because the ship's a big project, and unfortunately I gotta space my time on the ship as well as other things. I hope you enjoyed checking out the storage system. I thought Kimberly did a really good job on it. Keep encouraging her, guys, in the comments so I can get her to come back and play more often. But there we go. Yeah, I think the cargo hold looks really good. We just got to get a few more stairways in and out, and I think this place is just really starting to take off and become something of its own now. Yeah. Oh, yes, and of course it's like Monster City. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of a few of these guys. And I guess with that, I'm going to have to say thank you for checking... Oh, go away. Thank you for checking out the show today. Please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That really helps the channel out. It really helps me to know what you guys enjoy and what's having fun. And once again, if you're a builder and you want to join the KimiseCraft server, we have room for really good builders. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. And I would love to see what you would want to do. And once again, we're trying to get ready for season 4 for the season 2, which is going to be with the next another one of you guys. Whoa. This guy's on fire. Okay, so yeah. So with that, whew, hey guys, thanks a lot. This is KimiseCraft. Have a great day. Catch you later. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any more. Bye-bye.